Okay, welcome to the September 13th Planning Commission meeting. Please call the roll.
Mr. Cappers.
Here.
Mr. Wolke.
Here.
Mr. Titterington.
Here.
Mrs. Mahan.
Here.
Mr. McGarry.
Here.
Mr. Force.
Here.
Mayor.
Here.
All are present.
Okay, we have minutes of our August 23rd meeting. Are there any additions, corrections, or deletions to those minutes? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion to approve those minutes.
So moved.
Second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? They stand accepted. First matter to come before the commission is the historic district application for 10 North Market Street. The staff have a report.
We do. Mr. Brad Bixler of Greenville National Banking Center, who is here in the audience, is requesting permission for a window sign to be at 10 North Market, which was previously a law office that housed Buccio and that group. It's been sold and has a new owner. In any event, they have received a permit of occupancy for the G&B Troy Banking Center. Proposing a window cling. It'll be of vinyl and adhered to the glass. Colors are gold, black, and white, exactly as shown in the rendition that's provided. The permitted square footage allowable on that building in that area for wall and window combined is 40.5 square feet. 16 square feet of this has already been used for the identification of the building by the owner, so that leaves 24.5 square feet. This applicant is requesting 5 square feet, which is well below what's allowed. Staff does recommend approval of this for the reasons shown in the report.
Any questions of staff?
What exactly is the business?
It's the bank.
The bank.
It's part of Greenville National Bank. Mr. Bixler, is there anything like you could add to as to what your,
Sure.
yes.
Greenville National Bank would someday like to build a branch office here in Troy, Ohio. We are using the office at this time just for loans only. We do a lot of business with Dillinger and Son Builders, Harlow Builders, Scott Investments, and it's starting to mushroom in that. So we've been very fortunate. It's a great community. We really appreciate having the opportunity to come here to the town, and we're just going to use this office hopefully as a temporary site until hopefully maybe get something built someday.
Welcome to town. Cool.
Well, thank you very much.
Now, you're in the Kroger already, right?
Nah, we call those the other guys. That's Greenville Federal.
Well, I asked it. I wasn't,
Yeah.
the wrong assumption.
You guys agreed to something.
Yeah, but I thank you very much for allowing us to come into your community and be part of it.
Thank you very much. Any other questions of the applicant?
The only
or
other
staff?
question, this building used to have multiple offices in it?
Still-
He's just using part of it? or-
I'm using the conference room and 2 offices.
Okay.
Yes, that's all I'm
Because I know
using.
when you walk out front, it was always Buccio was there, or whoever was there. It was always
Correct.
confusing
It also
about.
has a 7th floor.
Correct. I'd
Yeah,
have to
I didn't
look
know who was
again.
who.
The new owners, I believe it's the Kimmels.
Yes.
They placed a sign up above that was approved some time back for planning commission that I believe they're calling it North Market
Business center or
Business
something
Center, I
like
think
that.
is what it
Yeah.
is. So it'll be a multi-tenant
Cool.
as in the past.
Any other questions?
Move for approval?
Motion to approve, is there a second?
Second.
Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Mayor.
Yes.
Mr. Wolke.
Yes.
Mr. Titterington.
Yes.
Mrs. Mahan.
Yes.
Mr. McGarry.
Yes.
Mr. Force.
Yes.
Mr. Cappers.
Yes.
It is approved.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Next up is the historic district application for 16 South Cherry Street. The staff have a report.
We do. I am doing this for Shannon. She had a family emergency to leave on, so I just got this afternoon. They are requesting a projecting sign. It's 5 square feet. It's going to project out approximately 24 inches, and it will remain over the planting bed of the area. It will not be over the right-of-way. So that requirement has been met. The colors and all are as shown in what's been given. It'll be a mixture of colors as shown in your report, green, and it'll be Fairband Financial Group. emblem and trimmed in gold. It'll be made of vinyl and 100% white with a gold emblem.
Usually the right-of-way extends on the backside of the sidewalk.
Yeah, and it's
Do we know
going
that
to,
that's the case here?
and it's going to be, that is going to remain 1.5 feet back from behind the sidewalk. So there'll be 1.5 feet space between the sidewalk and where the edge of that sign lies,
Where the edge of the sign starts?
where it ends.
Where it ends.
It's furthest point out. It'll be 1.5 feet from the sidewalk.
Okay, and refresh my memory, how deep is the sign?
24 inches,
Which is 2 feet. So
Which
it's gonna
is-
extend over the sidewalk.
which is the wrought iron portion of it. The sign itself is 18 inches.
Yeah.
Okay, is it going to, I know you
It-
said it, but
Right.
it's not going to extend over the sidewalk at all?
No,
Okay, and how high off the ground will the bottom side be?
That's the
I don't know that. She does not have that in her report, and looking at what has been provided and where this is going to be mounted and go, I'm going to have to think that I'd say the bottom of that sign is at least 7 feet. Because you've got 3 steps up to the landing and then further on up from the ground, from grade, so.
Any other questions of staff?
I move to approve.
Did you move to approve?
Yes. Second. I did.
Motion is second, any further discussion? Okay, please call the roll.
Mr. Wolke?
Yes.
Mr. Titterington?
Yes.
Mrs. Mahan? Yes. Mr. McGarry?
Yes.
Mr. Forrest?
Yes.
Mr. Cappers? Mayor?
Yes.
It is approved.
Okay, next we have a request from the Troy-Minor County Public Library. Does staff have a report on that?
Yes, we do. We just wanted to make you aware that we received this request. It was just received at the end of August 31st, from the Historical Library. As you know, we do have the riverfront study and different studies going on that we want to take into consideration with this. This was just a kind of an FYI, and the staff will be looking into this and getting back with you in the future.
Okay. All right, thank you. Are there any other matters coming before the commission? Do you have staff?
We do. We have one additional, I'd like to add, I have passed out a copy of the report for 121A East Main Street. Michelle Cremines of Primal Forces Massage Therapy has taken up space in that location on the first floor. She comes before the commission today requesting a wall and window sign. The wall and window sign are a total combined of 5.5 square feet. On the window will be 1.5, and on the building will be her insignia, which will be 2 by 2, which will be 4 square feet. There's a rendition provided. This is placement and colors as shown. Our computer generated, and will be exactly as shown in your report. That location is allowed 100 square feet, as it has quite a bit of frontage both on Mulberry as well as Main Street. There was only one other tenant that was in that location, which I have soon found out that that tenant is no longer there. So part of this report that shows 8 square feet being used is now inaccurate. There is nothing on that building for any other tenants. So what's being requested is 5.5 square feet, leaving a total of 94.5 more square feet for that location. Staff does recommend approval.
Any questions of staff?
Yeah, Mr. Chair.
Yes.
I'm not sure how you get to 5.5 square feet, unless I'm looking at something wrong. In the second paragraph of the proposal section, it says the wall sign will be 2 square feet, the window sign will be 1.5 square feet.
That's a mistype. Should have been
4 square feet.
Should have been 4 square feet in the report, correct?
Okay.
I apologize for that error.
Anything else? Anybody want to take any action on this issue?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion is second. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Mr. Titterington?
Yes.
Mrs. Mahan?
Yes.
Mr. McGarry?
Yes.
Mr. Forrest?
Yes.
Mr. Cappers?
Yes.
Mayor?
Yes.
Mr. Wolke?
Yes.
It is approved.
Does staff have anything else to come before the commission?
Nothing further.
Commissioners have anything they want to discuss?
Yes, sir.
I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Mr. Titterton moved. Is there support?
Second.
Mrs. Mann, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We stand adjourned.